The case we're working on today is with Anna Visco. Her parents have recognized Anna having difficulties with transitions, auditory and tactile defensiveness, self-harm, difficulties socializing, and with anger. Anna has a diagnosis of high-functioning autism, but is verbal and demonstrates intelligence with normal limits, with difficulties involving auditory processing, interpreting nonverbal cues, and signs of learned helplessness. The treatment today is our second session, and we have already covered some coping mechanisms in our first session. We'll be playing some communication games of Battleship and Uno that won't aggravate her auditory processing, to target her different goals and equip her with the skills she needs to function at school, home, and in public. This treatment may provoke some of the issues she faces, and we will be able to educate her in controlled situations. We are providing 3 coping mechanisms in the session today, resources for her to build her self-confidence and building communication and transitioning skills.
Hi Anna.
Hello, hi Ms. Visco.
Hi.
My name is Michelle and I'm an OTA PTA student from Durham College. How are you guys doing today?
I'm okay. We're okay, how are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. So the OT has asked me to come in today and work on some skills with you, Anna. Feelings of frustration that you may be having, and working through transitions, and self-esteem. So I'm going to be showing you something called the zones of regulation later on in our treatment today, and we're going to be working on transition aids and some games that we're doing today. So these will help you feel less anxious when you're working with others and going from place to place. And some risks of today while we're playing the games, you might feel a little bit frustrated or agitated, but we're going to work through that with some skills that I'm going to give you. And so, do I have your consent to continue today?
Yeah, how does that sound, honey? Sounds good.
So I'm going to introduce you to some items today that can help you transition from home to school or to even here. Does that sound okay?
This would be very helpful.
Okay, good, great. So the first thing that we have here is a stress ball. You can use it when you feel distressed or angry. You just squeeze it like this, and it can also help you to focus. So you can go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's a good tool. And do you perhaps have a favorite song, Anna?
My favorite song is Singing in the Rain.
That's a good
she
one.
loves that song. We play it when she's sad.
Yeah, that's perfect. So this is a really good tool to play in the car when you're transitioning from place to place. So you can use headphones, I'm sure you have some. And this can give you happy feelings, help you feel less anxious, and distract you from the traveling itself. And the last thing that we have today is, this is called a color illusion. So I'm going to give that to you. This can help you relax and provide with another distraction as you are traveling. So I'm going to give you these today so you can use them, and also a handout on what each one of them means so you can use it at home as well, okay?
Perfect. These are really pretty colors.
So the next thing I want to introduce to you, Anna, is something called the zones of regulation. So there's different categories, and the first one here we have is blue. So this is when you're feeling sad or bored. The next one is green here, so that would be happy and calm. Yellow is frustrated and worried or silly. And red is mad and angry or scared. So which one do you think that you're feeling right now, Anna?
I would say blue, because I'm a little tired and a little bored.
Okay, that's good that you're able to use the board to recognize your own feelings. And so I'd like to get you into the green zone here, but yeah, I want you to start referring to your feelings on the zones of regulation. That's really going to help you. And I'm going to leave this chart with you so you can refer to it at home or at school. And yeah, I want to get you into the green zone. So I think I have an idea. Do you like games?
I do.
Yeah, what's your favorite game?
I like Uno.
Perfect, I have Uno right here. And so we're going to play a little game of Uno, okay?
Okay.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Uno.
Ooh.
I won!
Wow! Wow, congratulations, Anna. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel happy. Does that mean I'm on the green?
Yeah, it does. Great job. You recognize which zone you're on. That's very good. Good job. So, what we have last is a self-esteem board. Since you're getting very smart with all your zones of regulation, this, we just have a simple little illustration to remind you of some of your strengths, to give you more self-esteem that you can look back on the future. So on here you can write something that you feel good about yourself. I've started one for you here. I said you have good ideas. So,
Okay.
Use that.
So right now I feel smart. Can I put that?
Yeah. Why do you say that?
I want Uno, and I'm really good with the zones of regulation now.
Yes, perfect. Good job. You can write that on your calculator.
So this session has given us some great ideas, and I even had Anna play a game and she won.
Glad to hear. That's really good, Anna. So as we wrap up the session today, I'm just going to review what we've learned. So Anna, we've gone over our zones of regulation. We have some transitioning tools for you to use. And we also have this fun little device here where we can build our self-esteem.
My caterpillar.
Exactly, yeah. So you guys have the handouts that I have for you. You can take home, refer to them whenever you need to. And you can also take your calculator home and write some things on it throughout the week for next week. So, yeah, anything else?
What are we doing next week?
Next week, we have actually a really fun game called Battleship. This is really good for working on collaboration skills and team building and communication with other people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so any other questions for me today?
No, I don't think so. Thank you so much for working with us and giving us all these tools.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a pleasure to work with you guys. So I'm going to report everything that we've done in our session today back to the OT. And don't forget your handouts that I've given you. And thanks so much for coming today. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.